Welcome to Regal Sports. I'm your host, Etienne. So let's get started and talk about sports. A lot has happened in the sports world during the past few weeks. Some good things and some unfortunate circumstances have happened. One of the most well-decorated sports analysis in the world, Stuart Scott, died on January 4th, 2015. It was a sad day in the sports world when Stuart Scott died. Stuart Scott is actually one of the sports anchors I actually look up to. He's one of the greats in my book, and other people's books also. He brought a new style and swagger to the table when it came to sports anchoring. In the memory of Stuart Scott, I would actually like to share some of the catchphrases he did in his career. Booyah, holla, as cool as the other side of the pillow. He must be the bus driver because he's he was taking him to school. Holla at a play when we see him in the street. Just call him Butter because he's on a roll. They call him Winix man because he's always cleaning the glass. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the heck out of here. He treats him like a dog. Sit, stay. And the Lord said, you gotta rise up. He will be missed. My prayers go out to his family. Another tragedy in sports happened when Ward Tarpley passed away on January 9th, 2015. His NBA career ended due to drug problems. He ended his NBA career with the Dallas Mavericks in 1995. Ward Tarpley played college basketball at University of Michigan. Um, his Some of his stats: he had 3,533 points and 2,803 rebounds and 292 assists. My prayers also go out to his family. In other news, the Browns are under investigation due to text messaging going on the sidelines. This is actually an NFL no-no, so the Browns can face some serious consequences. The texts have not gone public yet. The text messages could have been anything from one person stating to someone else on the sidelines that a certain cheerleader has a nice butt, or just simply play calling on the going on the sidelines. In other news, Wolves fall short to the Bucks, losing 84 to 98. Leading leading scores for the game was Andrew Wiggins for the Wolves and OJ Mayo for the Bucks. Andrew Wiggins had 20 points and OJ Mayo had 12 points. Suns lost a close one to the Spurs, losing the game 95 to 100. Impact players of this game was Eric for the Suns and Danny Green for the Spurs. Danny finished with 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Eric finished out with 19 points and 5 rebounds and 10 assists. On Sunday, the Wizards play the Hawks, and I believe the Hawks are going to win this one. They are doing pretty good right now. They're number one in the Southeast, and I'm pretty sure they want to keep it that way. They just won a close game with the Pistons winning 106 to 103. So I believe they are going to come into this game with complete confidence and dominate. That's what I think. We'll see if I'm right or not. The Suns and the Grizzlies are actually going to meet up, and I believe the Suns are actually going to take this one. Goran Dragic, I believe he's going to play with the chip on his shoulder after the last loss they had from the Spurs. And I feel like he's just going to go off. In the past 10 games, he's averaged about 19.4 point, 19.4 points a game. So, so he can score and help his team out to get the dub. The Trailblazers are actually going to meet up with the Los Angeles Lakers. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I have a feeling that the Los Angeles Lakers are actually going to win this one. I believe they're kind of tired of losing, so I feel like they're going to pull the upset, but we'll see. Sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out about that eventually. And the Heat is actually going to play the Clippers. I believe the Heat's going to win this one. I feel like the Heat is going to surprise the Clippers in this game, and the Cavaliers are going to face off the Sacramento Kings. And I believe Coach LeBron James, is actually going to coach his team to victory. Some of you guys might not know what I'm talking about. What do you mean, Coach LeBron James? Isn't he a basketball player? That's what I thought also. But in some past games, he's actually been doing the coaching role also. He's been talking to his teammates in huddles and kind of leaving his own coach on the side. You guys should check out some the one vine that's out there about Coach LeBron. It's actually called "Hey, LeBron, how about letting David Black coach for a second?" Y'all should check it out. It's pretty funny. Poor coach. He tried to get into his own huddle, but he just can't get into his own huddle for some reason. I mean, he is the coach. But anyways, I feel like Coach LeBron James is actually going to help his team, coach his team to victory. And the Hornets and the Knicks are going to meet up and play with each other today, actually. And I believe the Hornets have the edge on this game right here. Just looking at their record. And the Celtics and the Raptors also play today. They seem I feel like the Raptors are actually going to win this one. They seem really strong this season. I think they're going to continue to do damage in this game. Also, the Pacers and the 76ers are going to meet up today, and I have a feeling the Pacers are going to win this one. My gut's telling me so, and sometimes my gut is right, but I have a good feeling about this one, but we'll see eventually. And also, the Mavs and the Clippers are going to meet up. I believe the Mavericks are going to win this one, and the Nets and the Pistons are going to meet up. I think the Nets are going to also win this one, and also the Bucks and the Bulls are going to meet up, and I also feel like the Bucks are going to win this one also. In NFL news, it's playoff time. Playoffs. The Ravens and the Patriots are actually going to meet up, and I believe the Patriots are actually going to win this game right here. I'm not going to lie, the Patriots' offensive linemen are pretty stacked. They do a really great job of protecting their pretty boy Tom Brady, and actually, Tom Brady's feeling really confident about going into this game because he actually stated to the media, "I am a bleeping machine in cold weather," and I feel like Tom Brady and his Patriots are actually going to win this one, and they're actually playing a home game also, and I feel like the Patriots fans are ready to cheer their team on to victory. And the Panthers and the Seahawks are actually going to meet up also. I believe the Seahawks are actually going to win this one. They have the home field advantage. I feel like they're just going to have the upper advantage in this one. Also, the Cowboys and the Packers are going to play each other. To me, that's kind of a tough choice for me to choose. It's kind of a toss-up for me, but I have a feeling the Cowboys are actually going to win this one, and the Colts and the Broncos are actually going to meet up. And I feel like the Broncos are going to win this one because I really do believe they're really hungry to go back and have another crack at the Super Bowl and redeem themselves from the embarrassment they endured last year. And in college football, oh boy, woo, have a lot to talk about here. Unfortunately for my team, Florida State University lost, so I'm still kind of bitter and kind of salty about that. But it is what it is. But unfortunately, my nose lost to Oregon, 22-59, and Ohio State beat Alabama 42-35. And back to the FSU and Oregon game, I gotta tip my hats off to Oregon. They're a great team, but honestly, my boys Florida State, they just played horrible. That was the worst game I seen them played in a very long time. I just I just didn't not know what they were doing. It seemed like they just forgot how to play football all of a sudden. They've been playing good football throughout the whole season, but all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but they were not on their A game that day. And it was very frustrating to watch the game as a Florida State fan. I'm pretty sure as other Florida State fans around the world, like I'm pretty sure they feel my pain right now. Like I was so mad. They just kept turning the ball over and over and over and over. They get the ball back and turn it over. I was like, I was very frustrated. Like I couldn't control my emotions. I'm not gonna lie. Like I threw a couple of pillows in my apartment just out of frustration, and like I was actually like yelling and screaming. Then like the people below us came and knocked on the door like, "Hey, can you keep the noise down?" I was like, "Sorry, I keep the noise down." After that, I just sat down and watched the game, and I can't even explain. My words can't even explain how I felt. I was just really mad. I just sat down and watched the game and just complete frustration and silence after that. Like at one point, I just had to just settle with what I was seeing. But it is what it is. But there are some sportsmanship issues going on from both sides. From Florida State and Oregon. Um, After the game, some of the Florida State football players didn't shake hands with the Oregon football players at the end of the game. Some of them just went to the locker room and just dealt with the loss that they just suffered. But I kind of understand, like, they're really emotional and didn't really feel like talking to anyone. But honestly, they really should have gone shake Oregon football players' hands. But but it is what it is. But I understand they were mad, but honestly, they should have done it. But I'm really happy my boy Jameis Winston actually shake hands because I feel like Sports Center and everyone would have been all over Jameis Winston's, but they were like, "Oh my gosh, Jameis Winston this, Jameis Winston that. Not only is a rapist, he has horrible sportsmanship. This, that." But but as I said before, Florida State was actually not the only team struggling with some sportsmanship issues. Actually, Oregon struggled with some sportsmanship issues, if you ask me. Um, for instance, after the game, my friend showed me a video from some Oregon football players, and I was kind of mad when I saw. Pretty much, a couple of Oregon football players were actually saying "no means no" in the Seminole chant, and I was kind of mad when I saw that, especially as a Florida State fan. But yeah, there was some sportsmanship issues that was going on with Oregon. But I know Oregon coaches are actually going to talk to those players and they're going to face some consequences. They're probably going to run a lot during practice, so I know they're going to get their punishment. In other news for the Oregon Ducks, actually, one of their impact players is actually not going to play in the national championship game. Wide receiver Dan Carrington is actually going to miss the game due to failing a drug test. So, unfortunately for him and the Oregon Ducks, he will not be playing in the national championship. But it is what it is, you know. As my father says, you made your bed, now you got to sleep on it. So he has to face the consequences also. But Oregon, Ohio State and Bama played in the Sugar Bowl, and Ohio State won a close one with Alabama, 42-35. It was a great game, and Ohio State was did a great job playing this game. And honestly, I feel like they are probably going to win the national championship. I feel like they're going to beat Oregon, and also Cardell Jones. I believe he's going to have a huge impact on this game. I feel like he's going to lead his Ohio State Buckeyes to the national championship. And it's actually a remarkable story about Cardell Jones because he actually started being the third string quarterback for his football team, now about to start in the national championship for his team and help his team win the Sugar Bowl. It's actually really remarkable. And I really feel like he's going to get in a rhythm and just go ham on the Oregon Ducks. And it's kind of funny because like when you Google Cardell Jones, like you can kind of sense the vibe that he wasn't a starter in the beginning of the season. Because when you Google Cardell Jones, the picture on the side doesn't even show him with a Ohio State jersey. It shows him in a Rivals.com picture. But yeah, I believe that Ohio State is going to win this one. But in high school news, I want to give a shout out to Caleb Kim for actually making the U.S. All America team. Congratulations to him. I was actually doing some thinking about some college football, and one of my thoughts is actually about the new trophy. Um, Honestly, if you ask me, I kind of like the crystal football better than the trophy that's going to be handed out to the national championships this year. The crystal football seemed just more valuable to me. I was actually talking to one of my good friends, Nick Bowman, shout out my homeboy Nick Bowman at UGA doing his thing over there. But yeah, I was talking about it with him like, and, him and I actually agreed that the crystal football seemed more valuable because it's crystal. I feel like it's more precious because it seems like it's really easy to break if you drop it. But that's just me. You guys should post on the Twitter page and the Facebook page. What's your thoughts about it? Are y'all team old school trophy or new school trophy? Ooh, sounds like a great hashtag right there. But I feel like that's gonna be trending soon. Probably. We'll see about that. In high school sports, the Mountain View Bears beat Mill Creek High School 43 to 38 in women's basketball. Um, Kind of not too happy about that because I'm a former Hawk, but it is what it is. And some individuals from Georgia who are in high school who made the All-American football team. Some of their names are Blake Ferguson. He made the All-American team. And Darius Slayton, he also made the All-American team. And Caleb Kim also made the All-American team. And Mitch Hyatt also made the All-American team. In other high school sports, Mill Creek High School beat Mountain View 70 to 57. The men's team played Friday night, and I would say that's pretty solid victory, 70 to 57. That seems like a good amount of a decent margin to me. And Norcross beat Duluth 53 to 37. And that's the girls playing right there. A good win for Norcross right there. And Peachtree Ridge beats North Gwinnett. Peachtree Ridge Peachtree Ridge won this game 64 to 48, beating North Gwinnett. And some other more high school scores going on. Lakeview Fort Oglethorpe beat Gordon Central 40 to 34. Also, another score. Rayburn County beats Union County 78 to 70, and Cedar Shoals beats Salem 63 to 59, and Ringgold beats Addersville 58 to 49, and Perry beats Baldwin 65 to 55. And Calhoun beat North Moray 66 to 53, and Evans across Creek they met, and Evans won this one 54 to 47. Madison County and Johnson they met up, and Johnson actually beat Madison County 68 to 50. Banks County put a whooping on Lumpkin County and beat them 82 to 43. And Chattahooga beats Coosa 79 to 72. And Jonesboro beats Griffin 80-45. And Eagles Landing Christian Academy beat Padilla 62-57. And Rockdale County beat Newton 61-51. Oconee County lost to Elbert County 51-67, and Fellowship Christian lost to South Gwinnett 60-42, and Chesadee beat Stephens County 51-49, and Wandabero lost to Appalachia 63-82. And Washington County lost to Glen Hills 51-57. Northwest Whitfield lost to Heritage 65-70. And First Presbyterian Day lost to Mount Day Sales Academy 45-51. And South Forsyth lost to Lambert 40-67. And Broadell Institute lost to Brunswick 52-83. Jefferson and Jackson County, that good rivalry they got over there. It's actually a really close, intense game. Actually, Jackson County lost by only 3 points to Jefferson County. That was actually a great close game right there. And Murray County lost to Kalawa Creek 32-56. And Tequila beat Parkview 74-64. The Rock lost to Central Christian 44-71. Fannin County beat Dawson County 43-34. And Mountain Area Christian Academy beat Covenant Christian Academy 61-47. Harris County lost to Northside 60-78. Chapel Hill lost to Alexander 56-69. And Washington Wilkes lost to Greene County 69-74. And St. Anne Pacilli beat Brookstone 75-52. And Altoona beat Paulding County 67-46. And Marietta lost a close one to Hill Grove 46-49. Cedartown lost to Pepperell 54-60. South Paulding won a close one to Hiram 54-53. South Effingham lost real bad to Coffee 54-97. And Villarica won a close one to East Paulding, winning the game 68-67. Mount Pisgah Christian lost to Whitefield Academy 57-72. And Bacon County lost to Groves 59-41. And Business, Engineering, and Science Tech got their feelings hurt by Holy Innocents Episcopal, killing them 80-17. Yeah. The name like Business, Engineering, Science Tech, not really surprised they got beat that bad, 80-17. But it is what it is. And Benedictine won 56-45 against Long County. And Blessed Trinity beat Westminster 50-35. Providence Christian Academy lost to Mount Paran Christian 57-61. And Calvary Christian lost to Covenant Academy 50-67. Oglethorpe lost to Social Circle 72-75. Ridgeland won a close one to Pickens 52-50. Talifrio County lost to Georgia Military College 49 to 85. Duluth beat lost to Norcross 66 to 88. Alpine County lost to Savannah 46 to 78. And West Side beat Jackson 70 to 46. And Rockmart beat Haralson County 52 to 27. And Trilson beat Jenkins County 83 to 64. Cambridge beat Forsyth Central 60 to 53. Padilla uh, lost to Bryan County 51 to 80. Pinecrest Academy lost to Tottenham Square Academy 55 to 74. North Gwinnett lost to Peachtree Ridge 48 to 64. Northview beat Centennial 45 to 78. And Eccles County lost to Irwin County 30 to 67. And Habersham Central lost to Johns Creek 67 to 72. Maroon County lost to, or actually, excuse me, beat Scilly County 63 to 49. And Ifkaham County beat Camden County 74 to 55. Greater Atlanta Christian beat Keepa Atlanta Collegiate 93 to 56. And Quitman County lost 45 to 47 to Stewart County. Old Swanee Christian lost to Shiloh Hills Christian 48 to 60. Armhuchi lost to Dade County 57 to 59. North Cobb lost to Kennesaw Mountain 37 to 39. Sherwood Academy lost to Central Fellowship Christian Academy 46 to 53. Grace Christian Academy beat Appelling Christian Academy 75 to 51. Well, that's about all the time I have for the show today. Guys, listen to Regal Sports whenever you get a chance and check out the Regal Post page. You guys have a great one. My name is Marcus Etienne. Have a good one.